Today is Friday, January 31st, 2025. Bitcoin block height 881656. Transaction fees, twos across the board, low priority, medium priority, and high priority. Bitcoin USD price chilling at about 104,748. 24-hour high 106.44 and 24-hour low 103.897. So we're hanging around a 100 range. Looks like $100,000 Bitcoin is the new floor. We'll see if it holds. Taking a look at the Bitcoin Spaces protocol, we are up to 1.11 total Bitcoin burned and 601 transfers and registers. Now, this is a little bit of a confusing stat here, this transfers and registers. I think they should separate it and just make it transfers. I don't know. Transfers and registers, but I just want to know registers. How many names have been registered? Don't dilute it with the transfers, because you can register a name, then you can transfer it and transfer it and transfer it, and that will count as like 3, 4. But really, I want to know how many names have been taken. That's kind of a big metrics, I think, in the naming space. How many names have been registered? Maybe make a new category here. Not 100% sure, but I would like to see it. Spaces in auctions, sales can be claimed. Still open for bidding. This one, 70,000 Satoshis, 12 bids on it. Maybe, perhaps, some buyer's remorse on the end of the current highest bidder. This has been able to be claimed since yesterday afternoon, I believe. Sales, decent. Maybe they're not around, or maybe they don't want it. Maybe we're seeing some funky, not 100% sold in on the names. People might just be driving up the price here with bids. Be careful. It's a dangerous game. You just might get stuck with that name. Careful now. Careful with your bidding. Other names in auction: PH, TB, 4K, LFG, LIT. Claimable in about 9 hours and 30 minutes. Unconfirmed Spaces actions. We do have a bid sitting out there in the mempool. It's a Punycode for 20,000 Satoshis. Recent Spaces actions, Punycode bids, Jason, BB, Dave, and more Punycodes. Upcoming rollouts, Punycodes, yes, and the lone word, EQ. Let's take a look and see what rolled out yesterday in the Bitcoin Spaces protocol. We had some transfers, some bids, and the rollout were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Punycodes, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Punycodes. All right. Punycode Master owning the Bitcoin Spaces protocol. I think it's time. I mean, this might be a good thing, though. I'm not sure. I was going to say, I think it's time to get some words in here, but hey, to each their own. Maybe these emojis, maybe these Punycodes are going to be popular, but I'll tell you what, whoever's doing it with these Punycodes is definitely cornering the market. And if you want one, you just might have to go through this fella.